If your calendar says that it's Tuesday, well, then it's a liar! Chris Gore is here, and he has movies that have been digitized onto tiny silver discs. What other day could it be? Plus, yesterday you learned that I like to be tickled and that our IT department can be bought off for next to nothing. Well, get ready for the AOTS Spying Guide, Part 2. And did you know that you can actually transfer information via pieces of glossy paper? Strange. I know. We talked to the guys behind the pop culture mag, Wave. But now, it's time for Angriff des Erscheinens!
Big up on this.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm still not Sean, baby.
No, and you never will be, according to the forums.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
doing
right.
my best.
But you got your own drinking game, apparently.
I do. Check it out on the blog. It's fantastic.
And apparently you're encouraging children to drink and smoke cigarettes, according
According to the comments on the blog, I would love children to hold firecrackers in their hand and then malt liquor in the left hand and roll down a hill in a barrel.
Done. And
Excellent.
As they should.
Should be the national pastime, really.
Sarah Lane? Oh, you put the malt liquor away.
I'm very confused. Although I do prefer Mickey's.
Yeah?
If it comes to that.
Okay.
Mickey's 40s.
You're not a Schlitz girl?
No.
She once looked at a 40 ounce of Steel Reserve the wrong way and got drunk. It was really sad. Yeah.
My first was St. Ides drinking through a straw.
Oh,
Sweet. That's adorable.
don't want to get my lipstick on the 40.
That wasn't a fun night. Yeah.
So sweet. And ghetto. Anything going on the show today, Sarah?
Yes, actually, as you know, Kevin, we're doing a spy series. I've been spying on you. So I'm going to show you a few more products that I've been using, unbeknownst to you, of course. And we also have a damn good download. It's DV Tuesday.
DV Tuesday. Have you been here? You haven't been here for a DV Tuesday yet.
No, I haven't.
Anthony has no idea
Well,
what's
Anthony,
in store for
you
him.
are in for a treat.
My heart is going pitter-pat.
Chris Gore's going to give you a
now.
bear hug and then touch you inappropriately. It's great. He's a good guy. Really good guy. You'll like it. Okay, starting off with some websites. Dimension Shift.
Yes.
There's a lot of 2D games out there, a lot of pixels involved with said 2D games. Well, this gentleman here, his name is Richard Horseman. He was upset by this. He wanted a 3D version of it because when he blew it up on his monitor, it looked obviously pixelated and very ugly, very choppy.
Right.
And so, the first thing he did was open up a program called LDraw and design in Legos, 3D versions of the games that he loves. So there's a little Pac-Man in 3D.
Pinky.
Yeah, and then when he got, when he realized that it was possible to make these two games 3D, he wrote his own little program that would kind of do that. So it would figure out the information with the pixels. So there we have like almost a voxelized or a spherical
So this is
version
all
of Mario.
done automatically with his program.
Apparently, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know that it does it in real time because that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets there. But that's how complex we can get the old Pinky from from Doom there.
That one is
Pinky
really
Demon.
cool.
Yeah, not
That's
bad
intense.
at all. It's a cool little app. I would actually, now the thing is, would you go back and play like Pitfall if it was done with little 3D orbs?
I feel like that would be a little confusing to keep up with in real time, in motion.
Right.
But I'd have to see it. It could be cool.
Doom you'd take though.
Oh, I'd take Doom on anything, man.
Done. Now, you were talking about a program all yesterday, Shutterbook.com.
Shutterbook.com. There are file and photo sharing services everywhere now. Everywhere. This one I think is really cool. It's completely Flash-based, and do we have an open one here?
Yeah, right down
there.
down
we
there.
go.
So this is
completely
another
Flash-based.
competitor to kind of Flickr, except it's completely Flash-based.
It is, and it has a lot of. It doesn't have all the functionality of Flickr, but it has the functionality that you need. You have your friends list. You can tag photos. You can play slideshows. It's kind of cool. It lets you do an MP3 in the background. I hope this one doesn't have one.
Oh, great.
Closed.
Yeah, that's because MySpace has proven that people should be trusted with being able to put audio on their own web pages.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing about Shutterbook is that if you join right now, in their public beta, you get a free premium account for life,
very
which
nice.
stores up to 20,000 photos.
Very cool.
And it's great. They got a great little drag and drop application here.
Yeah, when you were showing me this to me is the be-all, end-all, because with Flickr, when you're uploading photos, it takes
one at a time,
4,000
add photo,
clicks.
browse to.
Exactly.
So let's see. I'm going to add one to my account here.
All right. That's an interesting choice for the name there.
Yeah,
Going with,
it's just some chick I know.
Understandable. So we're creating, and now assuming the program was working, it would create it. And
Free beta.
Yeah, exactly.
Come
Sign up
and
now.
get it. Yeah. Assuming it was running right now, you could take all these photos, drop them onto the interface, and it would automatically add them to your account in real time. And then you can go on and add the comments.
You can tag them, etc.
Tag them with whatever you want.
They even gave you a blog, which is nice.
Yeah, everything's got to have a blog.
Blog is like the new, can we put Linux on it? No, but does it have a blog?
Blog is like adding an AM or FM radio to anything in the 80s.
Yeah.
You got to add a blog to it.
Done. Very cool. So Shutterbook.com, free accounts, 20,000.
Working fantastically.
And they can even do can you do the what is it, the steganography or something like that, where you can
Steganography.
Steganography, yeah. Where you
Steganography.
Yeah, whatever. You embed files within the images. You got 20,000 images. Why not?
Absolutely. I love bees.
Very nice. Cool. And then lots of presidential sites going on right now.
Yes.
Christopher
because
Walken.
it's the year for it.
Yes, it's the. Well, it's you got to start early. You got to build got to get a groundswelling going. You got to build a fan base.
If you want to change America, you got to get going as quickly as possible.
Christopher Walken in 2008. This has been around for a little while. We love the Walken.
We do.
He would put, I guess, a cowbell in every home. He's done great things with watches. He's very qualified to be president of the United States. Not
tap
to be
dancing lessons for everyone.
Oh, he'd be so good in debate. He would just tap dance around everybody. It'd be amazing.
Wow.
But now he's got some competition in the
Bad
form of
pun.
MacGyver. I don't know, Sarah, Walken or MacGyver?
I'm gonna have to go with Walken.
Really? See, MacGyver could have like a book of matches and a thing of Vaseline and
MacGyver-
solve the problem.
I go
MacGyver's
Walker.
such a show off.
I go
It's like,
Walken
ooh,
on
more
personality.
gadgets.
Walken on personality and charisma. MacGyver is a problem solver.
He's got ingenuity and skills.
As if problem solvers are needed to be the president of the United States.
Right, clearly. No. Clearly not. But the problem is with these websites is that they're fun, they're silly. I don't believe that anybody should be taking these seriously, though, right? It's just a simple fake little web page.
Well, I take the Walken one very seriously.
Well, I know you do, but sane people out home, they know that Walken's really not running, right?
Right.
Well, we're going to change this. No, he's really not, Sarah. I'm sorry, he's not. We want to get behind. We want to use our media muscle. We want to get all 12 viewers at home backing somebody for the next presidential
Powerful
election.
conglomerate.
We're going to do it.
We're putting a figure up on the pedestal.
Here it is. You have a chance to vote. First of all, we have Police Academy's Michael Winslow. Come on, Sarah.
I'm trying to see where you're going with this.
Listen, the man is incredible with sound effects.
Sure.
Okay? He was in law enforcement. He's
true.
an actor. We know actors are very, very good political figures.
He was in Spaceballs. That's got to count for something.
Exactly. And have you heard his platform?
No.
We're going to tell it to you.
Please explain it to me.
Increased funding for citizens on patrol.
Okay.
Which is not bad. Deportation of all bleeps, sweeps, and creeps. Exactly. Just pull that out in a debate and it's over. And less armed police, more megaphones.
Fantastic.
And as Sarah knows, I'm all for anything
Well,
with a megaphone.
we all need more megaphones.
He's got my vote.
The megaphone platform, the megaphone party.
The America We Stand as One, gentlemen. Dennis Matalone. Now, if you haven't seen his video, I'll play a little bit of
He's
it.
the best guy ever.
Yeah.
Serious hair, serious
He's
candidate.
infused with the glory of God. He's singing to the camera.
He's like Doc and an Ultraman running for president as one.
Well, and he's so patriotic.
And look, the kids love him. The kids love this man.
Wow, and his platform is pretty impressive.
What is it,
He
Anthony?
would love for us to feel the love and breathe the air.
I would do that.
Those aren't just lyrics.
Absolutely.
Those are ways to live your
No,
life.
it's true. He wants us to stand as one.
That's yeah. I mean,
And
that's-
he wants us to know that above all things, we must carry on.
Dennis Matalone. He's a uniter. He's a uniter.
USA.
But he's even a Guyver killer.
And we're not just wasting precious television time. We're very serious. We want you to vote. Third up, and this is perhaps my favorite, I got to be honest, the Roboraptor.
Wow.
Because
Don't you have to be a person or
No,
something?
Roboraptor, he's a dinosaur, so he's got that link to the past, but he's also infused with electronics, so he's got a clear
Eye on the future.
Yep,
Wow.
he's looking into the
Right.
distance. And no handouts to the poor.
No.
Roboraptor's not messing around.
Stick your hand out to Roboraptor.
He'll bite it with his plastic teeth.
Ow!
Done. And aggressive protection of our borders, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
think so. Coming from Pangea, where all lands are one.
Well, that is part of a smear campaign. He's not from Pangea. He was actually
Okay.
born in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
He's
I
an
had no
American
idea.
through and through. Go to attackoftheshow.com and vote. We're not kidding.
No.
We really want you to. We'll find out tomorrow who wins our support for the 2008 presidential election.
Take
Miss Lane, who are
part
you
in the
for?
political process.
Can I still pick Christopher?
Vote or die, Sarah. Who?
Can I still pick Christopher?
No,
Walken?
one of the three.
Well, then I want Roboraptor.
All right, good. Roboraptor.
Roboraptor.
All right. Your questions for Anthony yesterday, to be frank, they were awful, ridiculously lame, and awful. His favorite video game? Come on, Sarah.
Well, I agree. That was
What-
stupid.
What's
I
your
thought
favorite
they
color?
tried their best.
Anthony, can you pick a number between 1 and 5? No. You have the chance. We're giving you one more chance to cut to the core of this man, find out what makes him tick. The number is 800-839-7880. Of course, you can email us through our web form at attackoftheshow.com/. Ask us, and you can chat with us in our IRC chat room as well. It's chat.g4tv.com.
I'll even get you started, okay?
Oh.
Personally, I'm the kind of guy who sits patiently and waits during commercials.
Oh, nice.
And when we come back, DV Tuesday relives a time when John Belushi was alive and Dan Aykroyd was thin and funny.
That was a good time.
At my signal, unleash DV Tuesday! That was my best gladiator voice, Chris.
That's good. It's like
because
Russell Crowe, unleash hell.
Unleash DV Tuesday.
Yeah.
Chris Gore is here with us, everybody. It's DV Tuesday, and what better way to start off with the Gladiator Extended Edition?
Okay, this is an amazing disc. 3 discs. One of the discs is just 3.5 hours of behind-the-scenes documentaries.
You're
It's like the behind-the-scenes documentary is an epic unto itself. And the movie, you not only get the theatrical version of the movie, which Ridley Scott will tell you that is my director's cut. You also get a cut of the film that's 17 minutes longer, mainly like more drama and behind-the-scenes politics.
There wasn't a lot of drama in the movie, you know?
Well,
I need a good...
I like the
Nah,
fight
just kidding.
scenes. I like the fight scenes, but
Sure.
it's interesting. It also has a
It's a-
commentary by Ridley Scott and a text commentary, which I'm a big geek for the text commentary. And I'll tell you, if you
Well, how do
watch,
they provide that via DVD?
well, because it's like a subtitle track. So you see
I see.
underneath a little thing pops up and tells you facts
Oh, that's
about
kinda fun.
about the film. But you also hear facts about ancient Rome. And I swear, after watching the text commentary, I should get college credit, because there's so many facts about ancient Rome in there. But one of the interesting things is that the character Maximus was actually called in the original script Narcissus, which is a real historical figure that they based the character on.
But I wonder
So,
if they changed it because it seemed to,
I don't know.
you know, like people think of Narcissus.
And that's of
different way.
course Kevin Pereira's nickname here on the show.
Well.
Just behind the scenes, you know, Narcissus.
Everybody
but,
knows. Real
yeah.
quick, Russell Crowe dreamy or not dreamy?
For me, I'm just gonna say not dreamy, because
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna.
You're not
agree.
for him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a well-liked movie, but
dreamy with a knife, killing people,
Sure.
but not, you know, in real life. Not, you know, I don't really care.
He's
actually.
not that dreamy to you. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
What's your
But
bottom line on Gladiator? I already know.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a buy. Not only a buy, I guarantee that this thing will be on the top 10 lists for best DVDs of the year. It's that good. I didn't even get through everything on it. There's
Wow.
so much stuff.
Best DVDs of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe even the top.
Yeah.
Never
yeah,
know.
Amazing.
All right, moving on. Blues Brothers, the 25th anniversary edition.
Now, if you're a fan of the Blues Brothers,
And I have a
Jake
feeling
and
that you
Elwood
are.
Blues, yeah,
You're
I
just one of those guys
I
that would
love
know every word.
that lowbrow, weird. It's amazing mix of humor. I mean, some of it's lowbrow, but some of it is really smart. And what's interesting about this is you find out that John Belushi was not into the blues. In fact, he was a heavy metal fan. Dan Aykroyd introduced him to the blues. Said, "Look, you should really be into the
And
blues."
this is the kind of stuff you find out on the DVD. Which
Yeah,
is why
if you
DVDs
watch all
are so
those,
cool.
watch all those extras, which I do. And what's cool is that the documentary on here, they had footage. I mean, you're seeing Belushi when he was in his prime, and you're seeing Dan Aykroyd when he was skinny. That's how old this footage is.
It's old.
But they've got new interviews, old interviews, and they have the original theatrical version. They've also got the extended cut with 15 more minutes. I love that. It shows a real respect for the material, the content. And what they've also
Well,
got
it's
is...
so dated, which is cool.
Well, it
know?
just totally works. The other feature they have that's really cool is you can actually select this one thing to watch only the musical numbers. So you're watching the movie in order, but
Sure.
you're only seeing the musical numbers.
That's a nice touch.
They should have added one where you could just watch the comedy, but it's great. It's one of those discs that it's dual layer, so it's kind of like 2 discs glued together. To me, I don't. Those kind of bug me only because on the face it doesn't say what you got to figure out.
Bottom
which
line,
switch it over.
Chris, bottom line.
line on it. It's a buy.
It's a buy.
It's a buy. I could drone on forever about this. Couldn't
I know. You dual layer, I'm like, woo.
I know,
Okay,
du-
let's move
yeah.
on. Meh, meh,
Yeah.
meh. Okay. Ring 2, unrated edition.
The Ring 2. If you're like me and didn't see this at the theater, count yourself lucky, because I saw it on DVD last night. And I gotta say, the horror sequences, the scary stuff is water in a toilet. I'm not kidding. There's a scene where this kid, he's walking in the bathroom and water.
Toilet water, like perfume?
No,
or?
not just water, menacing water in a toilet.
Oh.
There's also another sequence where Naomi Watts and her son are attacked by reindeer. And of course, it's like Bambi attacking the car.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. It's you know, I mean, these original.
It's too bad because the first ring was so scary.
It actually kind of worked, the first one, because they had some sort of explanation for this.
Yeah, this is just more of a.
Her son is possessed by the creepy.
And there are reindeer. And there's a well. And don't look in the mirror.
There's one cool thing though. I found an Easter egg on this disc. If you go to the second page of the special features section and you click all the way up to the top, you'll find a question mark that's highlighted. Just click that question mark and you'll see a video of the girl who's that creepy girl with the long hair. In time-lapse photography, she gets her all her makeup applied and you see it in time-lapse photography going by really fast. Little Easter egg that I found.
Little Easter egg,
proud of myself.
Good. Bottom line on this DVD?
Bottom line, you gotta pass on this.
You gotta pass. Even with the Easter egg?
Even with the Easter egg, not so much. Not so much. So. Yeah.
All right, Chris. I don't even want to ask if you've got anything else.
A little something, just to put a positive spin on the whole ring stuff.
Ringu,
which of course is Hideo Nakata's Ringu films, 4 discs, and amazing. Pick this up.
Ringu. Skip Ring 2, go Ringu.
Get this box set.
Like a cheer.
Yeah,
all right.
Love it.
Thanks Chris.
Cool.
Another DVD Tuesday in the can.
Yeah.
Woo!
Right.
Visit filmthreat.com or chrisgore.com. If you can take the heat. If you can't, get out of the DVD. Something like that. When the show gets back from visiting its Nana, we'll have a damn good download just waiting for you to click install. And it came from eBay, it's just waiting for you to ask, do I need a haunted home pregnancy test? I don't. I already know.
When the moon is full and the wolf's bane blooms, a creature stalks the night looking for human prey. A creature called It Came From
That was scary. I just peed a little bit.
Oh, it feels good.
Kind of weird.
No, not the well. Yeah. Masters.
What?
Nothing. Let's get right into the auctions. I want to waste no time. These are important. First of all, there was a great auction. Someone was selling the P that Diddy lost, which I thought was brilliant.
Off of P. Diddy.
Yes, but
why
the auction,
can't this guy just make up his mind?
I don't know, but it's. I love that the guy is so cool that he can make a press release for a name change. It's like I'm gonna start releasing press releases.
The P.
Yeah.
Now I'm just Diddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do press releases for like deciding what shoes to wear every day. We'll see if it gets picked up. But anyway. Masters of the Universe Viewmaster Theater with extras. Remember the old Viewmasters?
Oh, I loved
This is a serious auction. It's going for $4.99. That's so cheap, folks.
Oh my
The reels are
gosh.
brand new. There's like Mickey Mouse, Masters of the Universe, Sleeping Beauty, Princess of Power, Cinderella. Little click and slide show. But this is the projector, so you can have like a party, a Viewmaster party.
I forgot about the Viewmaster. I want it.
Moving on.
My birthday's coming up.
Okay, happy birthday. Someone maybe will get it for
It's
you.
not my birthday
Not
yet.
me. Battlefield 2 Mercenary for Hire. He will guard you. He will heal you. You can send him into battle to distract a tank. He'll take the hit for you, so you can plant the C4.
Can you hire him like outside of the game or
only Battlefield 2, Sarah?
Shoot,
I know.
Because I could use a soldier.
I know you could. We could all use a backup soldier. But for $5.51, there's already been 5 bids. You can have somebody. I thought it was a creative auction. Very thoughtful.
Well, and you know he's just looking out for you.
Exactly.
You know?
Send him into battle.
Everybody
Throw him in
needs
front of a
some
tank.
backup.
He'll pilot your chopper. Haunted phone. I'm going to keep this one quick because it's another haunted item. I know. But what's shocking is that it's at $89. People are still bidding on this crap.
Why is it haunted? What happens?
Oh, it's a long story about how like it's
because
inspected.
Of the Tupperware?
No. It was inspected by number 666, and the original phone number had a 666 in it. There's even like some Hitler Nazi references, and then there's this Count Matthias.
Everybody knows Hitler and ghosts go hand
Count
in hand.
Matthias Corvinus with the phone, which is clearly some dude in his grandma's basement.
He's dead.
Yeah, he must be dead.
Maybe the phone is too.
And you can see also.
I wonder what people are thinking.
Well,
I think they just want to bid on stupid stuff.
Look at what the phone did to the desk, Sarah. I mean, that's bad. It charred the desk.
Wow.
All right, finally, this is the saddest auction I've ever seen in my life, which is why I have to call it out. Thankfully, no bids. It's Hurricane Katrina bottled water. Now, right away, you're like, okay, that's the tasteless, lamest thing I've ever seen. But the fact of the matter is, it's water from the Stone Clear Springs in Tennessee. They just put a label on it to commemorate.
Wait a second.
Hurricane Katrina.
No. Maybe this is the like disaster kit water.
Absolutely not. They say it says it right there. It's a collector's item to mark the 12th named storm of the 2005. What a great collector's item.
Honestly, I would like one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to let Hurricane Katrina go by without me having a little memorabilia for myself.
A little sip of some Brita.
Yeah.
Why not? For
Weather's great in California.
For links and the exorcism tutorial, check our show notes.
And always expect the unexpected when it came from eBay! Damn Good Downloads are like friends. They're helpful, they're fun, and they're quick to talk trash about you once you're out of earshot. All right, Anthony.
Hi.
First Damn Good Download together.
I'm very excited.
I am too. You know, it's Tuesday. It rolls right along, doesn't it?
It does.
How
It's
you
moving
doing?
fast. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Well, I'm glad.
Some people don't ask.
Well, no, Kevin is so
Whatever.
selfish bastard. Okay, so today's Damn Good Download is called K-Alert. I haven't done an Outlook add-on in a long time, so I thought maybe it was time. Outlook add-ons they're kind of like little extras that you can add on to Microsoft Outlook 2003 or later that allows you to do different things that don't come bundled with the original version.
Okay.
K-Alert, so what's going on here is that K-Alert will alert you. Let's say you're a person who has a lot of calendar entries, you have a lot of notifications, reminders, you know, tomorrow you got to do this, you got to do this. I do this a lot for the show, Social Butterfly.
Right.
That's me. K-Alert will say, okay, well, do you want an SMS or an email sent to you if you don't happen to be at the computer at the time the notification comes up?
That's very cool.
Which is very helpful. So if you go into options, I can say, send a text message, I choose my carrier, you know, I've got singular, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to give out my phone number to anybody, but my email address. So you can choose either one. There's also text to voice. That's in a more robust version, but we're just sticking with the free version today. So this is all completely free. You just say activate K-Alert, and it just opens up here in the upper toolbar of Outlook. So when you, let's open up something that hasn't actually been done yet in that damn good website. That's on Thursday. I'll say, okay, open up the occurrence. So preview K-Alert, and what will happen is it's saying, here's what I'm going to send to you. Is this cool? Appointment, Sarah's Damn Good website. It's on September 1st. I say, yes, that's fine. If that isn't fine, I can make slight adjustments to, you know, how I want it to be sent to me. But that's pretty much it.
All right, that's easy.
It's free. It's called K-Alert, and it's my damn good download.
It was
what do you think, Anthony?
Fantastic.
Are you floored?
I am blown away.
I knew you would be.
There's nothing I love more than a good Outlook add-in.
Add-on.
Add-on.
Rookie. You can find today's Damn Good Download link at attackoftheshow.com along with my other downloads, websites, and gems. I'm just kidding, Anthony.
Mail.app for OS X. Look, I'm not going to try and convince you to watch commercials, but I will say this. You miss 1 second of the feed, and you will be lost.
Smart man.
Seriously, it moves that fast. Plus, we'll take your deep, insightful, challenging, and illuminating phone calls. Right?
I think.
Welcome back to the show that holds you like you need to be held. Still on the way, we look inside Wave magazine, and then we look inside your private life with the AOTS Guide to Spying.
Now, we all know that the internet is information for the people, by the people. But what we all need to realize is that this is more often than not, a bad thing.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible thing. Don't give control of media to the people that don't know how to use it.
No, not at all.
No.
I saw this thing, as a matter of fact, in the Herald that said geeks are jumping ship. They're getting away from blogs because blogging is getting oversaturated.
Right.
And I thought to myself, that can't be right.
No.
Because blogs, according to the mainstream media, are the wave of the future.
Clearly.
I mean, I've heard it 1,000 times on television.
Geeks always ride that wave. We paddle out to it, we hop on our boards, and we're going. And plus, there's a barrier to entry when it comes to these things. You have to be tech savvy to have a blog, right?
Sure. As a matter of fact, let me show you one of the posts that's common to people who are technically savvy and talented writers and run a blog.
Please.
This is from the Woodbury blog. This says,
nice.
I love running. Not really, actually. I like the way it makes me feel afterwards. Peace out.
Wow.
That's the future of journalism.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a waste of bandwidth there.
Yeah, it really is. So, but I'm thinking maybe it's just because he's just the average guy. Maybe we need a guy with
There's
like
an
a really
exception
cool...
to every rule.
Yeah, we need maybe like a celebrity, somebody with a really cool life.
Sure.
So who do you go to? You go to Shatner.
You have to go to Shatner. He's the default celeb for this.
Shatner is the go-to guy. So let's see what exciting things are happening in the world of William Shatner right now. Elizabeth and I took a drive to the Italian coast looking for a great plate of spaghetti. although the people in the sites were wonderful, we had a really hard time locating the spaghetti. This is a guy who just got nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah.
He's got a series of novels that he wrote himself.
But now,
this is what he comes up with?
But is this Shatner's fault for writing about looking for spaghetti, or is it the fanboy's fault for caring about him looking for spaghetti?
I think it's all of our fault for making blogs exist.
It's the internet's fault? You're just blaming it on the internet?
I'm blaming it on the internet.
Now, what's this? This seems interesting.
Now, we have actual major blogs that are written by journalists, okay? This is one of them. It's a special interest blog. Teach you a little something. Okay. This one is called Pencil Revolution.
Oh, so it's about like handwritten prose, or?
No, this is about pencils.
Oh.
This is their most popular post. It's a review of the Dixon Ticonderoga Classic.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Do you know what it's made out of?
Oh, yeah, I've got the tech specs right here.
Oh,
it's
great.
hexagonally shaped.
Oh,
it's a non-toxic yellow high gloss. That's good. It's Dixon's famous green with yellow stripes.
Incense cedar, if I recall correctly.
It is.
I write with them often.
And it's an HB #2 graphite.
It's good to know.
Why is this on the internet? Who is going here every day?
Why are you putting it on television?
Don't get meta with me, dude.
Grab a pillow and a juice box.
It's okay, because blogging is over, all right? Blogging is over, okay?
Good. The trend passed.
We're moving on to vlogging, okay? Vlogging is what's going to happen
Video
now.
blogging,
yes,
so people
absolutely.
are uploading movies?
This is one of the most popular blogs out there right now. This is a guy who does some informational humor. This is like independent TV. This is the future of media.
Sure.
He's going to give us
Thanks to iMovie, anybody can be a publisher.
This is what he thinks about product instructions that are hard to understand.
Oh, all right.
He's talking about shaking a bottle of grape juice well.
Okay.
Are pretty vague in describing instructions. For instance, your grape juice.
Grape juice? Right.
Yeah.
This guy's
So,
riveting.
is he being funny or is he being serious?
Shake well
He's like the next Seinfeld.
before using. So, like, what do they want me to do? Just like start randomly, like?
That is entertainment.
I mean, so does that mean I can use it now?
That facial expression, was that what you want me to do?
Hey, what can I do about it? I don't write the instructions.
Wow.
I just drink the juice.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. So the internet is terrible. Blogs are terrible. And if you want to whittle away the last bit of remaining human compassion you have, you can go to these people's websites. You can click the links on our website, on our blog, and go visit them and give them a little pity.
Done. Now, tuck your pants into your socks, because here comes the feed.
Woo!
All right, yesterday we mentioned that some of the Creative Zen Neon MP3 players may be carrying viruses, but for some reason the folks at Creative just don't really seem that upset. Maybe it's because they won their patent for MP3 player user interface. According to CNET, Creative Technology has been granted the patent for, quote, automatic hierarchical categorization of music by metadata. In other words, that's the interface used by, among others, the iPod. That's right. Even though Apple submitted a similar patent in 2002, Creative got theirs in a full year earlier and therefore got the okay. Steve Jobs' last-ditch effort to convince the board that in 1955 he fell off a sink, he hit his head, and that's when he dreamed up the interface, failed to change the decision. Curiously. Now, the nonstop party that is Malaysia just keeps rolling along. The strictly conservative, mostly Muslim country has ordered its police force to randomly search mobile phones for pornographic images. This is in response to the rise in mass teenage sex orgies.
Yes!
Is that what it takes to get your attention? Police have the right to search phones at random and delete any images they deem inappropriate in order to cut down on the rash of teenagers who host sex parties and then send pictures and video from the event to each other over their phones. It all falls under a Malaysian law already in the books declaring all porn illegal. The punishment for possessing pornography is 5 years in jail and up to 50,000 ringgits, which is the equivalent of about $14,000. Not too shabby. I ask you, are teenage sex parties worth it? Don't answer that. Now, warning, police are on the lookout for a densely populated city believed to be 5,000 years old. It was the focal point of a revolution in 1857. Answers to the name Delhi. Any information you have is really appreciated. I'm serious. According to the Electronic Frontier Foundation's official site, the MPA, which is the international arm of the MPAA, has a general warrant out for the entire city of Delhi, India. The order permits police to search anywhere they suspect piracy to be taking place at any time they want to. How did a movie organization get this kind of power? As the EFF points out, this warrant is ripe for abuse. And they also note that England's use of general warrants was a huge motivating factor in the American Revolution. That's why we have the Fourth Amendment in the Constitution. Our Constitution. You know, it's a document. Forget it. And finally, regular viewers of Attack of the Show know that openly declaring your geekness has its benefits. Like what? The respect and admiration of Kevin? Anyway, geeks in Japan are reaping even more benefits. According to a report on Yahoo News, one small movie theater just outside of Tokyo is offering a discount on tickets to anyone who asks for, quote, 1 ticket for a geek, please. While the discount's available to anyone who's bold enough to admit to being an otaku, which is the Japanese word for geek, obviously, the theater's manager was quick to note that all of a sudden, 70% of their customers now claim to be geeks, even though, quote, only a few actually look like typical geeks. The others obviously just bought Vote for Pedro shirts at Urban Outfitters. Sorry, dude, you're fooling nobody. And that's the feed. Domo arigato.
Oh, gozaimasu. Yesterday, took some phone calls for you.
They were tough.
We figured we'd open the floodgates and let them hit you with the hard stuff. You know, we've been actually taking it pretty easy on you around these parts, so we're going to let the viewers really do the damage. They didn't. So today, we're expecting good stuff. Dave joins us on the phone, all the way from Dallas, Texas.
Dave, how's it going, man?
Hey, all right. Doing a great job there, Anthony.
Oh, thanks, man.
Got my vote.
So what is the question?
Well, since you're a fellow Mac head here, how do you like Mac OS X Tiger as compared to Panther, even though some of the applications from Panther will no longer run on Tiger?
Well, the upgrade path from Panther to Tiger for developers isn't really all that hard. I think we're going to see all that software catch up real soon. I think the best part about Tiger is definitely Spotlight. The integrated search, the metadata, all that. The widgets are kind of cool. You'll play with them for a couple days, whatever. But Spotlight is amazing. When you search for text and it pops up in a PDF file from a year ago that you forgot about, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Plus, it's got a lot of optimization and speed improvements. I'm really loving Tiger.
So are Mac users the kind of people who actually use and collect PDF files?
Oh yeah,
Because that explains a lot.
Tons and
Anthony.
tons, man. Thousands.
It's like landmines on the internet clicking on those things. You hear around the office, it's like a Darth Vader, no! What's wrong? Oh, I clicked the PDF!
Takes
loading so slow. Sorry. Kevin joins us on the phone from Lancaster. Are you there, Kevin?
Yeah.
What's going on? Whoa, yeah! Leroy! What's up?
You guys are awesome.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
It's you guys.
I feel awesome.
Yeah, you look awesome, too.
Thanks, man.
Kevin, what's up?
How's it going? We were
patting each other on the back, pretty much.
Bathing in our awesomeness.
Yes.
All right, what do you think is the most innovative thing that has happened to the gaming industry in recent years?
Good question, actually.
I gotta go Xbox Live.
Really?
I gotta go Xbox Live. You know, technology always improves and improves, but the Xbox Live infrastructure, man, the way it's just like so easy to find somebody who's at your level, playing the game you want. I like that I can be playing Fable and my buddy just pops up and he's like, hey, I'm online, you want to play something?
Right.
That's amazing. It makes it so easy.
Finding racist 9-year-olds has never been easier.
Really?
Thank you, Microsoft. You're very nice of you.
Sexual Nazi deviants,
Yeah,
yes.
pretty much.
It's so much fun.
When we reappear in your living room, Sarah will put her years spent as a government agent to work spying on me. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
The feed is brought to you by Doritos. Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, don't wait to be great. Visit INNW.com.
On the next Attack of the Show, we explore the criminal underworld and smash up some cars with 187 Ride or Die director Matty Rich. Plus, I travel to the Penny Arcade Expo to play video games, Dungeons & Dragons, and Australian rules football. Sorry, I tried. And we prep America's Army for another impromptu inspection. Those footlockers had better be spotless. That's pretty much what constitutes the next Attack of the Show.
Now, welcome to day 2 of the Attack of the Show Guide to Spying. And listen up, because espionage is a dangerous business. Now, Kevin, as you know now, I've been spending the last several days, weeks, months, years. In fact, I was born to spy on you because I knew from the moment you were born in 1983,
68.
something like that, that you were out to get me.
Yeah.
And now I know that I'm right.
Yeah, very nice of you to be tracking and spying on me and then exposing it to the world. Even the forum kids know that's messed up. Everybody on the forums is very upset.
It's not messed up because you're the one saying all the crap.
Whatever.
Moving on.
What is this thing? You did not. I would have seen you running around with this.
This is my first spy device. This is called the Detectear. It's about $200, and what it does is you wear some headphones, you plug it into the detector. It's a highly directional microphone, sort of in a satellite type of a dish here.
Looks like a ray gun.
You point it at your subject, and you can hear them like talking or whispering or whatever up to like 300 yards away. See, when you were talking to the security guard, I was paying attention.
Well,
We'll do so.
that's
Thank you very much for that.
That's actually, quite frankly, that's just messed up. That's bush league.
What was messed up is you telling him how I was psycho and to tow me anytime he saw my car.
Well, when I find out someone's spying on me, I'm going to let him know.
You didn't even know.
Well, I had my thoughts. I mean, you were popping up in weird places.
But seriously, this thing is pretty cool.
You just turn it on and point, and I can hear anything?
If you point it over at Anthony over the couch.
What's he's on his cell phone during the show?
No, I mean, it's going okay. No, they're not covering any of my expenses. They're so freaking cheap.
Oh,
No.
See? It's so embarrassing.
Sarah Lane hasn't said a single word to me off camera in the 2 days I've been here.
Is that true?
And I think they keep Morgan Webb like locked up or something, dude, because I've been looking for her everywhere.
Well, you know what? We should turn this off.
Yeah, we should. We should.
Kind of information nobody cares about, you know?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
You're cold, and I keep Morgan locked up.
So that's the detector, and it's pretty true.
It is.
Moving on now to the GPS web tracker.
All
now,
right.
this looks a little clunky, Kevin, but
this looks very clunky.
Comes in very handy because what I did was I attached it to the bottom of your car. You know,
what?
Not under the hood, like under the entire car, like near the axles or whatever you call those things the wheels are on.
Yeah,
is that right?
That's good enough. We'll take it.
Anyway, yeah. So, and what it does is that at that point, as soon as you drive away, all I have to do is log into a particular website, and I know everywhere that you're going.
So this
and
device.
everywhere that you've been.
Wait a minute. Okay, so this device, magnetic, snap it onto my car, snap it on, and now it tracks it via GPS.
Yeah,
on a
and it
website.
pretty much works anywhere that you get like cell phone coverage.
Oh.
You know, it uses cell phone towers to locate. So,
what
for
does
example,
tracking
if
my
you go
car
to
have to do with anything?
If you go to
You
the
can't-
website, shut up, Kevin. Just listen here, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're the one who's being spied on.
Yes, ma'am.
Last Thursday, you were curiously at about 8:13 p.m. in West Hollywood. Why?
Wow.
Why, Kevin?
Well, a buddy needed the car. He was working at a club.
You know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know any of your sick sordid tales.
All you can
at
eat at the Blue Oyster.
This thing is about $2,400, so it's a little pricey.
But it works, though.
But if you want to follow somebody, it's the best way to do it without actually being there. And finally, the night vision monocular.
Oh, yes.
It's like binocular, but just the ma.
Right, because it's
mono.
Very good.
So anyway,
Sarah.
as you look through it, obviously you can see at night. The other day, I was wondering if for some reason you didn't really like my gems of the internet, even though
Sarah, I love your gems.
Even though you've sworn to me that you do,
I really
I just feel
appreciate
like you
them.
don't. So I wanted to spy on you before the show, and I did.
Gems of the internet.
Here was my segment all set up.
No,
and
look.
I caught you.
That is not.
Unplugging everything.
Sarah,
and,
that is taken out of context.
At that point, I knew that you're just a big phony.
Sarah, the
you're
internet.
just a big fake.
The internet was not working. I was fixing it. I was working. I was patching cables and.
$300, and I know the truth. The
Great.
truth for $300. The monocular.
Hope you're happy.
Good times in the dark.
Hope you're
So
happy.
if you, I'm very happy. I hope you're happy.
Whoa, okay, crabby pants.
Visit attacktheshow.com for all the links to the 3 products that we showed you today. And tomorrow we'll show you part 3, Attack of the Show Guide to Spying. Doesn't end here, Kevin!
When
Doesn't
we come back,
end here.
the editor-in-chief of Wave Magazine is here to answer the simple question, so what's Wave Magazine?
Oh, I want to know that.
It's a good question.
Hey, we understand that unless they're accompanied by hypertext links and flash animation, words often frighten you. But you might want to get over that fear now that grassroots pop culture magazine Wave is around. Here to tell us about it is founder and editor-in-chief Wasim Muklashi. Welcome to the show, Wasim.
Thank
Good
you
to
much.
see you.
Appreciate it.
First of all, I want to know a little bit about Wave and how it stands out amongst the competition. What's the crux behind Wave?
The crux behind Wave is that most of the competition, if you look at it, it's going to be the same. You're going to see the same stories. You're going to see the same artists. You're going to hear the same things about them.
Sure.
With Wave Magazine, we kind of tend to go beyond that. We get into their minds. We get into their. We like to kind of pride ourselves on the fact that we want to get into their conscious, their minds, their mentality.
And you like to cover music and encourage people to cover music that they may not have heard before, right?
Absolutely, because you're seeing enough out there. You're getting stuff shoved down, your ears every day, all day, and we kind of want to expose some stuff that you may not have heard that we guarantee you will like a lot better than this stuff.
So how did you decide to get started with Wave? How did Wave begin?
It was I was writing for a couple magazines, working at a couple labels. I got disillusioned with a lot of the music that I was listening to, and a lot of the music that was kind of coming towards me. And as we were writing, we were getting all kinds of CDs and submissions and vinyl, and coming from a DJ standpoint, all kinds of stuff started coming into my head, and I just felt that there were a lot of people out there that wanted to know about it, and there were. So we
you were a writer and a DJ before, but you guys had never laid out a magazine before, right? You'd never published something before.
Absolutely not.
I think that's amazing, because Wave is one of the most well-designed magazines I've ever seen. You obviously put a lot of effort into that.
Yeah, thank you very much. I got to give a lot of credit to all the guys that work with us, Jim and Micah and my brother, who's the art guy, who did that. Shaddy. It's just, I mean, we wanted something different and something simple and something kind of straight to the point, and that's what it turned out to be. So.
Great. So Wave has a strong focus on music. Can you tell us a little bit about who's coming up in the next couple of months?
Who's coming up in the next couple of months? Come the next issue in October, we've got a huge cover story with System of a Down.
Cool.
We've got another story with Danger Doom.
Danger Doom, so that's DJ Danger Mouse.
That's DJ Danger Mouse and MF Doom, also MF Food, and he's got 100 other AKAs.
Yeah, awesome guy. Love your stuff.
Yeah.
So what can we expect in the future of Wave? Like beyond the next couple issues, what do you plan on doing?
We've got all kinds of things going on. We've got a show called Get the Goods, which is on Fuse TV. We're going to be promoting that with unsigned bands and local bands and talent. They're going to be promoting themselves live. We've got a mixtape that we're doing with PPCANJ, which is promoting positive culture. It's an organization in New Jersey, so we're doing a mixtape with them of more artists, soul and funk and jazz.
That's awesome. All this in like 4 issues, man. That's amazing.
Issues, yeah.
Thanks for coming out and telling us about the magazine, man.
Thank
really
you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Wave is on store shelves now, so be sure to check it out and visit our show notes for more information. And this red couch can be a lonely place without the warm glow of your email and chat questions. Don't leave us hanging. Please return.
Hey, don't forget that G4's all-new late-night block, Barbed Wire Biscuit, continues tonight at midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific. Tonight we introduce Cinematech's bastard cousin. It's Cinematech Nocturnal Emissions.
Hey, Kevin, what's a nocturnal emission?
It's a soggy dream come true.
Sounds yummy.
Let's see what's going on in our IRC chat room.
I just want to know, I hear it thrown around every once in a while.
Well, see, Sarah, and there's a time in a man's life.
All right, stop it. Just stop it.
Don't.
F-bomb
I'm just saying, if you fall asleep watching Attack of the Show on the TiVo and it's a Sarah Lane Jim of the Internet segment.
You were asked to stop.
Oh, you're right.
Were asked to stop.
I was, and I will stop. Chat. Sorry.
Sorry. F-bomb Andy wants to know, what's the geekiest gadget that Anthony owns?
Ooh.
Anthony,
geekiest gadget I probably own is I have an Atari 5200 at home, but I have the Atari 2600 cartridge converter for it.
Nice.
So you can put Atari 2600 cartridges into it and play them on the same system. Yeah.
No, that's great.
You want to get geeky? I'll get geeky.
See, I was bummed because I had the Master System converter for my Genesis.
For your Genesis,
but then
that
the
thing's
32X,
hardcore.
you couldn't snap that onto the 32X, so it broke that functionality.
Stop it, your pulse is racing.
What?
Sith Master wants to know, if the host could give any video game character political power, who would it be and why?
Ooh, I think we should start with
Anthony. Why don't you take the floor?
I feel like Alex Kidd would rule
I
us
just said that. Yeah, Alex Kidd is amazing.
Equitably. He'd solve everything with rock, scissors, paper.
He can.
It's a very equitable system of justice. Yeah. It's like a big old nerd sandwich, isn't it?
When did you get power?
I don't know.
See, I
don't want to give political power to a video game character.
But have you heard of this upcoming game? It's a 2D throwback called Rocket Jeremy.
Oh.
Have you heard of it? I don't know. We have a shot of the character from Rocket Jeremy.
Actually, we have it up on one of our computers.
Look, Jeremy, our PA, is smiling right. Jeremy, come out here real quick. Come on, we're almost on the show. Jeremy, come out here quickly. You're ruining television. You're ruining a live television show. That is a Rocket Jeremy.
Jeremy makes television
Come on, hurry up, buddy.
Get out here, dude.
We found it in an unprotected image folder on his website, so we just wanted to call out Rocket Jeremy.
Rocket Jeremy.
Good job, Rocket Jeremy.
Rocket Jeremy for president!
Don't look! The show is over!
Avert your eyes.
All right. Thanks to our guest,
Jeremy.
Wazim
McClashy.
Come back, Jeremy.
McClashy.
Come back.
Easy for you to say.
Good job. Good job,
Jeremy.
Anthony. Excellent show. Jeremy's pissed. I'm gonna get
He's like,
I'm gonna get beat in the parking
unprotected
lot.
folder. You're going down forever.
Sorry.
Rocket Jeremy.
Attack of the Show wardrobe provided by Jinx.com.